Hello, hello, hello. I am so glad to meet you. I am Mary Hanley, and I cannot wait to share some really amazing, incredible facts that I have learned over the last 6 years. Let me give you just a little bit of a testimony about myself and where I have come from. 6 years ago, I had 5 kids. I have 6 now. I had 5 at the time. I homeschooled all of them, and I was kind of in this place of not really knowing who I was. I had kind of lost myself. Everything was about the kids. All the time was all about the kids, every day, all the time. And I just kind of felt lost, and I felt alone, and I felt depressed. And I began to really search, and I began to pray really hard about something for me, something that I could have for me. Well, I didn't realize it at the time that through me praying about that, and really, like at the time too, all the kids were having health issues. We had so many different things going on, and I was just about at my wits' end. Like, I could not take another thing. And so I felt like the world was just closing in on me really heavily, and there was just nowhere to go. So as I began to really pray about it, I felt like the Lord was really about to do something really amazing. As He did, He brought some really amazing people into my life and some really amazing things that were helping my kids tremendously. Well, in the process, it began to help me with my depression. Well, through that, I began to really study and search what it was that was making me feel better. How was this one thing helping this other thing? And like, my mind just began to go crazy. So I began to really search about the mind and the brain and what goes on in our brains and how it works. So through that, I have found and discovered some really amazing things that has totally helped me over the last few years. And I really think it will help you, and I really want to share it with you because that has become my passion, is to help people learn how to help their bodies in a natural way without having to have all of the stuff. Medicine is great, but sometimes there's so many different side effects. It's really hard for us to be able to feel good on another level because we've got so much other medicines in our body. So in a very natural way, using how our brain actually physically works, we can help our bodies feel better. And so I'm going to share the 3 major things. There's been lots of things over the years, but these are the 3 things that really truly has made a difference in our life all the way around. So number 1, our brain does not know fact from fiction. This was such an enlightening thought. When I realized this, I thought, that's dumb. Like, my brain knows what it knows, but it does not. Like, I've done this over the last few years, and like on days that you feel like you think, I can't go on, I'm too tired, I can't do anything else, the world's crashing down around me. If you step back from that feeling and from that thought, and you say, no, I feel good, I feel great, I feel energized, I'm ready to carry on, I'm ready to do more things, your brain does not know whether it feels bad or not. You're telling your brain all the time that it feels bad. And so that becomes this cycle of, I don't feel good, I feel sick, I feel tired, I feel lonely. We put that into ourselves because we've kind of gotten into the habit of doing that. So take a minute and step back from that feeling and realize that your brain does not know fact from fiction at all. Number 2, create in yourself a single mind. The Bible says in James 1:8, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So we have to learn to create a single mind. One of the ways we do that is realizing that our brain, of course, does not know fact from fiction. Our conscious level of our brain is like where all the stuff is coming into it. Everything's just being thrown at you all the time. You see movies, you listen to music. Certain music makes me depressed. I have to really think about the music that I'm listening to, things that you're listening to, the people that you're listening to, everything, like your negative friends. Don't listen to the negative friends. Don't listen to the negativity on the radio or the television. If that starts getting too bogged down, just turn it off. All of these things are coming at us really hot and heavy. Our conscious mind hears this, and so it believes all of those things. And our subconscious mind is the part that is our feelings, and that's the part that we can actually be able That's the part of our brain that we can actually be able to change and make it realize in a different way. So as we're thinking about causing ourselves to have this single mind, we have the conscious and the subconscious, our left brain and our right brain. The right brain is our feeling side of our brain, and our left side is the thinking part. The thinking is where all of the stuff comes at us every day. In our conscious mind, we're thinking all of these things. Our subconscious is our feeling, and that's the part that we just see so many, that's the part that we've got to change. Our feeling part is what's got to change. We've got to line these two up. They've got to become one and become unison. Our thinking and our feelings have to become one, and sometimes that's very hard for us to accomplish, because it's those feelings that sometimes get in the way. That our thinking says, I'm tired, so our feeling says, yes, I'm tired, and so those come together into I don't feel good. So we have to stop that feeling from becoming emotional in our brain, and we have to be able to stop and say, no, our conscious thinking says, I feel great. I am ready to live this life. I'm ready to take on the world. And then our feelings has to come along behind it. And we have to really realize, yes, I feel really good. And those have to align, and they become a single mind, which is amazing. And when you start doing this, like every single day, every single time you have a thought come into your mind that you just do not feel good, and the day's horrible and it's awful, and I just, I don't want to be in this house anymore, or I can't do the things that I want to do, or, I really want more money, or everything. I mean, like anything negative that comes into your mind, stop that negative. Write down all the things that you can be thankful for, all the things that are good in your life. Even if you think you can't think of anything, just start writing out things that you could be thankful for, even if it hasn't happened yet. Go ahead and be thankful for that. Be thankful that, say, I am happy and grateful that now that I am living in a bigger house, or I am happy and grateful now that I am not depressed. Change the negativity around and make it positive. Number 3, get the garbage out. That is one of the hardest things sometimes for us to do, is to not think of the negative. Get rid of the negative and allow your body to begin to feel all the creativity and the emotions of feeling good. Really connect with feeling good. Get rid of every thought, everything that would make you feel like you're going to be sad or depressed. Like as soon as you wake up every single morning, get up, have a little note card that already has, I am capable, I am loved, I am beautiful, I am a perfect size whatever, I am healthy, I am active, I am alive. I like all the positive things. Write down all the positive things. I am not kidding you. This works, and it works amazingly. But if your conscious mind is sitting there thinking, you're going, I don't feel good, and you just keep on pulling up the negative, you're going to continue to be negative. So you have to allow your brain to think on the positive side. Allow it, pull those feelings up that are good, and continue to put the good into your mind every single day, all day long. I'm telling you, it is hard to start off doing this. It will become easier. Now it becomes a habit for me because I've done it for so long. It takes 21 days to create a habit. So starting today, begin to do these things. Think about your brain only knows what it knows. I mean, like it can't tell fact from fiction. So begin putting positive things into your mind. It doesn't know that you're broke or that you don't have a job. It knows nothing. It only knows what you tell it to know and what you expect it to observe. So tell it good things. Tell it happy things. Create a single mind in yourself. Get rid of those wishy-washy feelings. Put good things into your mind and get rid of the garbage. Do not turn on the TV if it gets too depressing. Do not turn on the news. Do not turn on the radio. Think about the positives. If my husband I drive him crazy with Hallmark, but at least they're happy and there's very little sad. So if that helps you to not be upset or to be depressed, turn on a Hallmark. Turn on anything that's going to make you laugh. Turn on music that is uplifting, things that's going to make you feel good, and it will begin to change your mind and to change your heart. So I hope this was helpful. I hope that this will help you in a lot of ways. If you need more tips, I have got tons and tons of things that I have gone through that I have that I can help you with. So if you have any other questions, please let me know, and I will be glad to send you some more information. I hope you'll have a wonderful day. Love you.